Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is your host, Gennard Fox, come back with another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3, the Elder Kings 2 mod, where we're going to continue our run as Whiterun. That's going to kind of get funny to say over time. Okay, so the goal for this episode is to try and find out what would be the most efficient thing to actually go after. We do have some people like over here, like the Rift, that might be worth looking at. I don't think that we can actually beat them right now. I might actually have this guy try and go for a piece of this land here. Let's try. Let's actually go for the Steel Cleft. I think maybe this like little bottleneck right here by the mountains would actually be pretty good. While we're also doing that, we can also try and look towards Falkreath as well. I had to like mute my mic for a second. Looks like we're doing good along all of this. We do have. Oh, and we just formed alliance form with King Course of the Rift. Never mind. Okay, so we can actually take this guy off. Don't need that anymore. So let's just see. This guy over here we could potentially go after now because of the alliance with the Rift. We might actually be able to go after these guys. Let's see who our allies are. We do have the Rift, have Rivercrest, and we have this person here. Is there anybody else that we can marry off? Over here we do have a son, it does look like. So let's see if we can't get a nice little alliance out of that. That does kind of get us, that gives us a 1587 one. Um, Let's see. Falkreath would just be tough, so we're going to go for this guy right here. I know it's tough, but I feel like it would be in comparison to maybe going after this one piece of land. So let us try and do this. Let's raise all of our troops. We're going to raise them in the mountains right next to where we have to go, and we're going to call in the Rift here, and we'll call in the lady from Rivercrest, and we won't call in the 213. We'll let them build up for a new war that might be coming soon. So I don't know even if they had that many troops to begin with, so it's just be good to just kind of let them do their thing for now. Call to war, and of course, it looks like there is a war down here between them and who's attacking them? King Horus. They are attacking Eastern Skyrim. Bad time for that for me, but whatever. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. I love that this guy just kind of. I'm glad the fog of war like couldn't have been any worse because they showed that they were coming right there. The second that the second that I did that. Okay, well that's unfortunate, but whatever. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We don't have anybody that we can really call now because with this guy attacking them, probably going to lose here in a second. I guess the hope and the prayer here is that they lose that war pretty quickly. That's just kind of that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Cool, we won that. Awesome. Didn't really care a whole lot, but we'll do organizer here. I want to keep my guys right here. Let these guys join us. Let this war kind of end. Okay, so they lost. Good. All right, so that means that they're going to be coming towards us pretty soon. I need this guy to not. Hold on, I'm trying to see, like, am I not going for this piece of land? See it done. Whatever. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, so these guys did show up right here. The good thing about this war is we are only going for one province. We're not going for anything else. So as long as we don't do anything crazy, we should be fine. We need these guys to get on over here as fast as possible, though. We don't need them to be, like, dilly-dallying too much. Engineer for destruction is good, so our sieging would be better and faster. These guys are literally just making it to where I can't pass through, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. I'm out back in a B. Okay. And these guys are coming now, which is good. So let's see what our overall troop count is. 6, 7, 8, 6, 2, 6, 5, 1, 2. So the problem with this is that they're in mountains. So that's kind of what sucks about all this is like trying to fight them in mountains like makes things extremely difficult. Okay, if they come and attack us here, we just straight up win because we're defending in the mountains, so we just win. Okay, that was dumb. I had no idea why in the world they would ever think that was a good idea. We're going to go ahead and do warfare here because I think that probably is the best one that we can get for what we're trying to do. And yeah, like they're just going to keep probably sieging us right here, but it's not that big of a deal, like because we're defending in a mountain, like I said, so we should be fine. We definitely don't want to get witch. I'm going to go ahead and siege this here, I think. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to need to do it because they just lost that, so we're just going to have to enforce demands, take that, and be done with it. Let's see, is this a tribe? It is, so we will go ahead and give this out to this person right here. And that's a pretty nice war. So the good thing about going for individual provinces inside this confederation is that every single time that we do that we actually take a piece of land, we weaken the confederation itself, which is kind of the goal. Like you want, like I don't mind going against confederations if I can whittle them down and if I'm stronger than them at a particular point in time. Like so that's kind of what we're trying to do. We're going to just try to whittle them down, make them weaker, and then it'll make going to war with them easier in the future. Because now, look, they're at 3761. I'm going to go ahead and claim this little piece of land from him now, and we're going to do the same thing over again. I mean, it's just going to be the same, the same shtick. We're going to go ahead and call these two guys again. It's going to put us in the negatives, I believe, or really, really close, but I'm not that worried about that. Once again, like I said, we're just going to kind of sit here. I don't know what they're going to do. If they actually come for us right here in the mountains, it might make things a little bit more difficult, but not too worried about it. This does give us up to about 3,000 troops. We only need to take over this piece of land right there. So the Rift is getting all of their troops together. It'll take them 100 and some odd days, it says. That's the sucky part, because it would have been really helpful for them to actually get here a little bit sooner, but we can't do anything about that. So whatever, we're going to just have to do what we can. We do have one option court. Okay, we'll do that. Not too worried about it. I don't know why, but whenever I try to go to royal court, it is a little laggy. I don't know why it's like that, but I mean, it is what it is. Can't really do anything about it. Let's see. They are currently trying to get up here. They should be getting close to being done. Okay, sweet. And then here's the 1500 here, so now we can just start moving our guys over that way. We are going to We're gonna go ahead and get this guy over here to be our leader of our band. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, so I don't really know why is this guy sieging this. Like it's a terrible time for that. I mean, whatever. I don't really get it, but whatever. We're just gonna kind of do what we got to do here, I guess. Let's just get into our lands, I guess. Well, no, actually, better yet, we're just gonna go ahead and get over here and attack these guys. It's only gonna take us 5 minutes. We've already uh, breached them. Okay, hold up. And we did have a war pop up in our own realm, a Liberty faction. So this is actually really helpful because we can just go ahead and keep these guys who are already with us um, in the war. We can go ahead and hold court as well to go ahead and get that out the way. Sure, why not? Okay, and business. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Enforced demands, get out of here. That war needed to end as fast as humanly possible. We're going to go ahead and grant this title to this guy here. Is this a... Okay, it is. Alright, so that's fine. With that being said now, we are in our own realm, so we don't have to worry about the attrition damage anymore. So that's really, really nice. We did get a battle axe, which was alright. It's not anything great, but I guess it helps a little bit. Alright, we do have another faction. We can go ahead and accept that. We just have a lot of things just pop up all of a sudden. Let's get this guy here. We do have one more of these to get, which is nice. Alright, cool. Anyway, now we got to just see what's going on here. 3420 to our 5195. Hopefully we can get lucky like we did with the other one, where I think it was just like one battle and then we had it. So hopefully we just get lucky like that again. I doubt that's going to be the case, but we can always be hopeful, right? Okay, so we have like they're actually splitting their armies, which is kind of wild. Locals infuriated. I'm honestly not that worried about that. With the amount of money that I get right there from that, I will be happy to take that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and siege the capital of the person I guess leading it. It shouldn't be that tough. This guy's over here taking this piece of land, which is helpful. All right, and that was cool. Like these guys like started getting attacked by some neutral army against us. Okay, and it does look like this guy dropped out of it. I don't really even know how that's possible or why, so not too worried about it. We do have an old gods populist thing going on here, which is kind of weird. Ooh, it does look like. Is it just me? Did Eastern Skyrim get kind of big or bigger than what it was? Maybe I'm just like crazy, but whatever. We'll leave that be. We're actually gonna send this guy up there to try to convert that because that's what it is. It's the two pieces of land that we just took that they're actually um, of a different religion, so they're trying to rise up like they do in base CK. So I kind of figured out what was going on. Where is this guy at? Like, oh, it's down there. Okay, so this isn't even. Okay, I went to the complete opposite side of where this revolt's going on. We're gonna just go around here. You want free meat? Okay. Beautiful. I'm honestly, I'm not really nervous at all about this. We should be able to just beat these guys pretty easily. And I don't really need to siege this. I think over time I just will win because I think the war score is just going my way. Let's put our guys over here. All right, now we're just gonna march our guys over there, and everybody will just meet us there. Okay, 100%, beautiful. Enforce demands, and we're just going to move on over this way. It's kind of weird. We're just like marching our troops right through the middle of the orc lands here, which is wild when you sit there and think about it. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just attack these guys. Lost for words. Cool. Okay, so this is our son. Oh my goodness, help me. Help me. Help me, guys. So that's very disappointing. I don't really know how they took so long to get there. That's kind of the part that gets me more than anything, but whatever. They did just siege that, so this should be a relatively easy re-siege back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and enforce demands there and disband everything. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Everything is going alright, really. Like, granted, we did just have two revolts, and we have been fighting this really awkward confederation right here that's kind of annoying. And I kind of want to go for this one right here as well. I kind of want to go for Ravenhall. And yeah, and I'm just going to. Like, I don't care. I'm feeling myself right now. I feel like we're doing well. We have momentum on our side. Um, we're just going to keep calling these two guys to war. Like, I don't really care a whole lot. We're just going to raise them all up again. Charge main gate. Good. Very well. We do have another one, which is sappers, and then strategist, and then I think I'm going to pivot out of martial into stewardship. I think that's just what I'm going to do here because I really don't need much anything else than what I have right now. I'm just watching these guys to make sure they don't like come over here and attack me. They might very well, just by the way things are going. Oh, did not really want to move these guys. I'm going to just kind of keep them right there. So where is the allies at? Okay, so the allies are coming. That's fine. They're not going to be able to really siege much from me. Okay, so let's go ahead and move our guys up here to this piece of land with all of our guys showing up. They like because okay, so that was really good for me. We got there right before them, so then they gave us the defense bonus in the actual mountains right here, or the hills. Yeah, in the mountains. So that actually helped us out really, really well there. And then there's our 100%, and we're going to enforce demands. Disband, and I'm just going to give this guy another piece of land again. Like I'm perfectly cool with this right here. Um, let me see, what is he? Does it say? Yeah, he's a tribal like holder now, so I'm cool with just keep giving him that, so I don't have to deal with those, and I can just keep doing my thing. Let's see, prisoners here. Is there anything we can do there? We can probably revoke these titles here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we will release this guy, take some money, which won't be a whole lot. Let's go by rank here. I don't know if we can actually. No, we really can't do anything with that. We'll release everybody now. Okay. Ooh, and Falkreath. Okay, okay. So this is interesting. Falkreath is actually declaring war against me, which okay, that I did not expect that, but this might actually be good as far as like maybe getting some money from them, getting some prestige for winning a war against them. So that all that's good stuff. Let us see what is disabled buildings. Not really sure why these are disabled. I want to keep Helgen, I think. Let's look at all of our pieces of land real quick, and I'm going to make a decision on what I want to keep and what I don't want to. We do have a shrine, so I don't really need that. We can give that to this guy here, which I'm cool with, and that just leaves us having one too many pieces of land here. So that leaves us this right here. Don't really need anything there. We do. I want to keep Helgen, but I don't necessarily want to keep this. So we'll give this off to a West holder. There we go. Okay, let's see. Can we actually? We don't have an available spouse here, which kind of stinks. Like, can we actually like? Where's she at? I guess is the real question. So she's actually not with us. She's got her own piece of land in Eastern Skyrim, so that makes sense why we can't use her to go towards our domain for stewardship. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. They're going for this whole region right here, which is wild. Um, okay, we do have a new heir, which is fine. Strategist is good here. Now we're going to go ahead and go to stewardship. Wonderful, and that does now give us 5, which I guess I probably should have just waited and kept that other piece of land for this particular reason. But whatever, we're here now, so. And it looks like our heirs are just flip flopping back and forth, so whatever. We'll take a look at that here in a bit. We do have some low control over here, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on getting control back in Helgen, because Helgen's pretty nice holding, I want to say, for us to have, so we're just going to keep that. Okay, so let's see what's going on. My game kind of got laggy. I want to kind of zoom out and see what's going on. I guess nothing real crazy. Nothing that's like out the ordinary that I can tell. Let's see. Do we have people coming to help us here? Yeah, we do. Okay, so we just kind of have to be a little bit patient, I guess. That's fine. Not stressing too bad about that. Oh, hello. Oh, this guy's not paying attention. Oh, and then he got there too late. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. Pretty poor, pretty poor, pretty poor. Um, mm. Alright, so holding court. I didn't. I'm surprised we got beat that bad, but that's okay. Not help you. No, I don't want to be her guardian because I don't have good stats anyway. So there's really no point for me to be the guardian of anybody. So we're just gonna let that be. But anyway, I think this is a good point to go ahead and stop it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We do finally have some allies coming. I think. Well, I say that. Let's look and see. No, they're actually in another war, so we might have to just try to figure this out on our own. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It helps out a lot. And again, guys, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you all next time.